Welcome viewers, Dr. JWAU. The law that changed women's rights. The gate was opened. Viewers, every system has a gate. For generations, Australia's Sex Discrimination Act grew legal boundaries around biological sex. Those boundaries did not eliminate disagreement, but they established where institutions began and where they stopped. Schools, sporting bodies, employers and governments worked from the same legal foundation because Parliament had already drawn the line. But then the line moved. Not with a revolution, not with public confrontation, with legislation. And within my documentary's narrative, Parliament became the point where a new legal pathway was created. And once that pathway existed, every institution that depended upon the Act faced the same question: how do we apply this? One policy became hundreds. One legal amendment became thousands of administrative decisions. And one Parliament vote slowly echoed through classrooms, sporting fields, changing rooms, hospitals, prisons, and workplaces. Years later, many Australians no longer recognise the landscape around these laws. They argue with schools, they question sporting rules, they challenge workplace policies, they debate privacy, fairness and female boundaries. But my documentary asks whether these arguments began somewhere earlier. Perhaps the real turning point was never the school, never the sporting body, never the employer. Perhaps it was the moment Parliament altered the legal foundation upon which every institution was expected to comply. Because once the foundation changes, every structure built upon it eventually has to change too. So let me ask you this question. If Parliament redraws the legal boundary, who remains responsible for every consequence that follows? And if you know the answer to that, please put it in the comments below.